Good evening. How are we doing? I don't know if anyone's here yet. If you're here, can you hear me? Can you see me? Looks like that might be the Discord notification. There it is. All right. That went out. And we have Diane and we have Mike. Welcome and Merry Christmas to both of you. Audio and visual good. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Mike, I was in and out of your live stream last night, and then I watched the entire thing over again today. And that was a very nice stream. I enjoyed it. Wait for some more people to get in. The number's climbing. Not everybody's talking though. Mike, I thoroughly enjoyed your rant because I can 110% relate. 110%. My closest club, Diamond State, um, just started using auction.fish. It was a bit of a project, but they still will not take anything other than cash. It drives me insane. ACLC, which I'm no longer a part of, was using my group auctions for a long time and then started using auction.fish and does take PayPal, credit cards, and stuff like that. So that's a good thing. Very impressed with that. I would say that the Aquarium Club of Maryland, which is my second closest club, probably uses technology to the fullest abilities. They really got their stuff going on when it comes to technology, which is pretty impressive. I do enjoy that. But yeah, like you said, change is scary. Very, very scary for sure. Here comes Cheddar, maybe. You gonna come up? No, guess not. Sutton Road Aquatics, welcome in. Merry Christmas. Good to see you. All right. I don't know how many people we're gonna get tonight because it is Christmas Eve. People are probably doing family stuff. Um, let's see here. We'll check something. Um, oh, that's not what I meant to click. And okay. All right, let's see what we got here. So the auction in Connecticut is 435 miles from my house. I'm hoping to make it. I'd be willing to bet money it's further for me. I'm in Delaware. Mike says we take credit cards, but yeah, I think something would have to break in order for them to switch. Yeah. And welcome in, Richard. Merry Christmas. Good to see you. Okay. So yeah, I had full intentions of live streaming tonight. And then on the way home from work, I stopped at the firehouse, and of course, we got a call that took a little longer than expected. And then I finally got home and I went down to the fish room and found a surprise, which we'll talk about in a bit. Um, Yesterday, for the first time in forever, I also did some brine shrimp eggs. I'm doing the easy eggs from Brine Shrimp Direct. I really like them. I go to pour the eggs in. big clump. I just dumped a clump in there, and I did get a good hatch. So I fed all the fish real quick, and I don't know if I'm going to get much more out of than the one clump that I did get. We will see. Um, I would like to find a comparison to the brine shrimp direct easy eggs. It's the ones that they're shellless, which I really like. I really like that. Excuse me. Um, I just it makes my life easier, and I need to get better about doing brine shrimp eggs for sure. Have you used the co-op ones? They are back in stock. Yes, I actually have some in the freezer, um, but they're not the shellless, so it's still not the best. I just really like the brine shrimp direct ones like that. Welcome in June. Merry Christmas to you. And Kelly Foreman is here. We are in the car on the way to Wisconsin. And Merry Christmas to you and Jake. And look at this, what timing it is. Kelly's here, and so is her favorite ginger cat. Look at that. What a Christmas gift for Aunt Kelly, huh? Isn't that just beautiful? Yeah. And the devil's here. Welcome. Turn away, huh? And I feel another cat at my feet. Oh, all right, there goes that one. Now you want to come up? No, maybe not. Eric. Oh my gosh, Eric, I haven't seen you in one of my chats in forever. Welcome and Merry Christmas to you as well. Okay, where was I? I ordered my Christmas gifts yesterday from Aquarium Co-op. Got a bunch of food I like from them. Going to give their brine shrimp another chance. If it's a flop like recent times, I will go back to brine shrimp direct. Yeah. I mean, the co-op eggs are fine, but just having the shellless ones and not having to separate the eggs is worth it to me because I'm always in a rush when I'm doing it. I suck at doing brine shrimp eggs as it is, and just having that one less step is easy. It makes it better for me. My demon looks the same as your cat. Cute. Yeah, he's adorable. All right, goes the gardens. Welcome in. Good to see you. Where you going, Mackie Mac? He's been jumping up a little bit more than lately. I too like the de-shelled eggs, worth the cost. Exactly. Exactly. The value of live brine shrimp to my fish, um, the value of it is significant. And if spending slightly extra money to get the de-shelled ones, if it makes me more likely to hatch the eggs, then it's worth it. Welcome in, Jody. Good to see you. Um, I need Foxy. I need Foxy here. Let me see if she's available. Uh, Actually, maybe she's lurking. Foxy, Peplin, where are you? I'm streaming. Are you able to hop in chat? I need to show you something. Okay, let's see if she answers. All right, we said hi to Nathan, June. Is it the same process to hatch the eggs? Yeah, it's the same process. but you don't have to separate the shells. All you do is drain it. Same hatchery. I use this hatchery. I really like that thing, and I drain it into a cup, and I take a pipette or a turkey baster and just squirt them right into each tank. A little bit of salt water ain't gonna hurt anything either. So you know, same exact process. Mm, I don't know if she hasn't. She hasn't read the message. She might not be here. All right. So while we're waiting to see if she shows up, the surprise I found. Do you see those little specks at the bottom of this container? Let's turn around this way. See those? Jody is correct. So I when was that meeting? November? October? October or November. I got my first pair of axolotls from the Aquarium Club of Maryland auction. And they were, they were small. They weren't that big. And I put them in a 40 breeder in the basement, and not in the fish room portion. It's in the laundry room section because I, am trying to keep the temperature cool. I have a lid on there. I filled it up with Java moss and hornwort, and I think some Seswassertang. And yes, Kenner, what's wrong? I heard a meow. I think I have 3 sponge filters in there, 2 or 3 sponge filters. I want to say 3, or maybe it's 2 and an airstone. Maybe, I don't know, something like that. Big Sexy, what's going on, buddy? Cinnamon, welcome in. So I got that set up. Initially, I fed them red wigglers, and then I finally got in the pellets that Foxy recommended. And I have caught them spawning 2 or 3 times. And excuse me. I actually did a couple shorts of put out a couple shorts of them spawning. And I never found any eggs. Then yesterday or the day before, maybe the day before, I forget, I found the, what is the YouTube appropriate term for the product that they excrete? The gel type fluid, we'll call it. I found a little bit of that, but no eggs. Tonight I went down just a little bit ago, and sure enough, I found them. I tried the turkey baster to get the eggs out. I got a few, but it's just mixed up in mostly the Java moss and a little bit of hornwort. So I just started grabbing the Java moss and the hornwort. in here, let's turn on the flashlight. I am seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, probably 30 some eggs. Is my guess of what's in here. I only want to keep probably 12 to 15. And then I think I'm going to, I think Foxy wants the rest. So I got to figure out how to ship these things. And I'll do that Friday, which works out good because I'm off on Friday. So I can get them sent out then. June, I think I've come close. I didn't trim for 14 months. I removed a trash bag of plants from 2 tanks and didn't make a dent. Kelly, you got to start shipping me these plants instead of putting them in the trash. Good grief. Jody says milt, M-I-L-T. I'll take your word for it. Richard calls it skunk, though. When are you setting up the litter robot? The cats demand an upgrade to their pooping situation. Oh, spunk. There you go. Yeah. The litter robot will maybe get set up tomorrow. I work. So today we were open 9:30 to 3. I had to be there just before 9 for a meeting with the executive director, who I'm reporting directly to because my boss got the boot. So I had a meeting with her at 9. We closed at 3, but we didn't get the guest out until like 4:40. On the way home, I had to get gas and then went to the firehouse. I was only going to go there for an hour. Ended up being there a little longer because we did get a call that took a little bit of time. Tomorrow we're open from 11 to 3. I doubt I'll do it before work, but maybe after work. We will see. Hi, are you coming up here? What kind do you have? I don't know what they're called. How can I find this out? Let's see here. I can probably get a picture. A wild type, we'll call it. Let's see. Share screen. There you go. They look like that. That's probably, I don't know if it's an actual picture or not. I don't think so. I think that might be the parents. Okay. Kelly says, I donated them to my club. If you show up, I will give you plants and cook you brunch. It's very sweet of you. Big Steve, you're telling me an aquarium is open on Christmas. Oh, absolutely. Up until last year, about a year ago, we were open 365. last year and this year we closed on Thanksgiving. But yes, we are definitely open on Christmas for sure. And we'll be busy. We will be busy. Not only do people come there as a Christmas tradition, but people that don't celebrate Christmas come there as well on Christmas. Diane says you're going to the Maryland meeting next month. They are having their Christmas party then. I'm going to try. Yes, I am going to try. I was ready to go this month. But I would like to go, yes. I gotta, as long as I don't get scheduled to work. I think it's the second Sunday, so I should be off. We will see. Work has been absolutely insane for me. I wouldn't exactly say it's getting better, because now I'm doing the job of two people. But in a sense, it's better because it's job security, I think. But I've been seeing, I mean, every week we lose somebody, so who knows? Joey says, Chris, we listed our longfin rosy barbs today, but we'll have more listings coming up next week. Once the fish are out of quarantine. That's awesome. My nose is itching. It only happens when I stream. So yeah. Does anyone in chat know how to ship axolotl eggs? Additionally, what should I put these guys in? Foxy had told me something. Pull them out and put them in their own tank with an air stone on low. I need more direction than that. Oh, excuse me. Ah. Other news from the fish room. My blue Galaris eggs that I hatched and have been raising the fry. I've upgraded them into a bigger container now. They are starting to show color, which is a beautiful thing in life. I probably have 10 to 20 of them, I guess. So I'm super excited about that. Absolutely beautiful fish. My Sulawesi shrimp have been reproducing some more and growing, which is a beautiful thing as well. The yellow Neocaridina had additional babies, so that's awesome. What else? My blue diamonds, I did sell 10 of them. And again, as always, I worry that I'm going to deplete the colony too much because I have done that. But I did see some more today, so that's good. So yeah. What else? Let me think here. I have not done much else in the fish room. The last, oh god, well, the last 2 months, really, realistically, yeah, it's probably been, 2 months. The last 2 months, I'm honestly gonna say, was probably the worst 2 months of my life. Um, I've had some challenges in life, that's for sure. But I would say, as far as mental health goes and um, things happening, the last 2 months were probably the worst for sure. Um, I've had health scares for sure, and other stuff happen in my life, but mentally, things happening that affected my mental health. The last 2 months were definitely the worst. Um, just as the stuff from the Keystone Clash and ACLC, as I was starting to get better about that. Stuff that happened, all that stupid BS drama. As that started to happen, or I started to get better from that, and not only get better from that, but I was really getting in a good place financially. Um, what are you guys doing? Um, this past week, something happened that definitely was a huge setback mentally, and financially. But it was my fault and nothing more than really, I mean, my fault, a screw up on my part, but really bad luck. So, yeah, that was what, Tuesday and Wednesday of last week. And yeah, now I'm back on the upward trend. At least that's my hope and plan. Thank you, June, for becoming a member. I do appreciate it. You don't get much for it, but I do have plans of stuff I want to do for members. So hopefully that will get better. Um, so yeah, last week had a huge setback, both mentally and financially. Luckily, I had money in savings, though, so I was able to take care of that. Um, and then yeah, hopefully working on getting better with that. To be optimistic, um, this past week, was it this week? No, last week. No, 2 weeks ago. Whenever. I did have a cardiologist appointment, and I got news that I never thought I would. As soon as I'm done with this batch of blood thinners, I am being taken off the blood thinners. They had originally told me that I would probably be on the blood thinner for the rest of my life, ever since I had the heart attack 10 years ago, I think it was. Um, but they are so happy with my weight, with my blood work and everything like that, that they say they're taking me off. So I'll be on a baby aspirin probably the rest of my life, but I would much rather be on a baby aspirin than the clopidogrel. So excited for that. Um, so yeah, and and they've already taken me off probably one or two other medications prior to that as well. I go there every 6 months. Um, so usually the last three appointments, so the last year and a half, they've been taking me off something every visit, roughly speaking. And there's probably some more. Um, I was on, counting vitamins, supplements, probably 15 pills a day, some twice a day. Yeah, something like that. So then the number's down. So and it's really getting to the point where it's more vitamins and supplements than anything. So probably vitamins and supplements is one, two, three, four vitamins or supplements, and two, three over the counter medications: acid reflux, Claritin. What's the other one? Baby aspirin. So yeah, out of the I think I'm probably down to 12 or 13, and five, six, or seven of them are not prescription. So good progress. And thank you, everyone, for the congratulations. I appreciate that. My hubby was on so many pills it was confusing. Oh yeah, yeah, I can definitely relate. Definitely relate. So, all right. I don't think anyone answered my axolotl questions. We must not have any axolotl breeders in here. And Foxy is probably busy doing Christmas stuff, is my assumption. Um, let's see here. I was gonna say they had a get a tall pill, tall or pill. That ain't happening. I was told probably. Let's see here. I'm 40. 25. No, more than that. 30 years ago. Wait. Yeah, probably 30 years ago. They said you ain't gonna be tall. I was like, yep, I got that impression. Ask Foxy, she'll know. Oh yeah, yeah. But I don't want anything to happen to these eggs before she answers me, and I think she's probably super busy doing holiday stuff. I would like to keep these eggs good so that I can send her some. If you want to let go of a few of them, I'd be interested. I have leucistic and albino. Um, yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna see you next, Cinnamon, but um, do you want eggs, or I'm assuming you probably want them once they hatch and are growing up a little bit. I would prefer. Let me talk to Foxy and see what she wants because she has helped me a lot of this process. Um, because I do want to keep some for myself. We have arrived at my sister's. Merry Christmas. See you, Kelly. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Um, June, I sent her a message on Facebook, so she'll answer soon enough. I'm guessing she's quicker at Facebook than email. Nancy from Tennessee, welcome in. Cinnamon, if you're gonna be at the Maryland Club, I'm trying to make it to there. That is my goal for the January meeting, most likely. Nancy, who was I talking to about Tennessee? Oh, my boss today, this morning in my meeting. We're talking about places we've traveled to and how much I love Tennessee. Let's see. Simmons says I've been meaning to go to some of the other clubs, so that wouldn't be a problem. Yeah. Um, whether I go or not, I would recommend going to the Aquarium Club of Maryland meeting coming up. It's going to be their holiday party. I think Mandy's doing a Blackworm talk. So that would probably be a good one to go to. Uh, the next one I'll be at, actually, it's going to be it's the day after that one, isn't it? Yeah. Um, there's a killifish meeting coming up that I'll be at, I think. Hopefully. Oh, I have 3 days of fish meetings. Holy crap. If I go to all of them, three in a row. So the 10th, 11th, and 12th. Maryland meets second Sunday. Bucks County, that's a hard one because they meet on Thursday nights, which sucks. Actually, that's probably going to be the 8th. I think Bucks County is meeting on the 8th. The 9th is probably going to be Delaware County. Oh, God. They're all meeting right in a row. The 10th is Mako. The 11th is ACM. The 12th is Diamond State, I think. I don't think I'll make it to Bucks. That drive after work just sucks. They would have to have a super, super, super speaker that I really want to see for me to make that. Everything would just have to fall perfectly. So, yeah. Oh, a half hour to 40 minutes? That's not bad at all. Yeah, that's not bad at all. That should be fine. All right. Um, these people never stop messaging. Let's see. Do I have anything else to talk about? I really don't think so. Yes, cinnamon. So your best bet would be the Maryland club because they meet during the day. The other clubs meet in the evening. Less than an hour is practically home club territory. Exactly. Exactly. Diamond State and Maryland are the two clubs that are less than an hour for me. Everywhere else, where does Delaware meet? Delaware meets at the um, Lions Club at the University, Delaware University, Route 13, and across from the Wilmington Manor Firehouse at the Delaware University campus. There's a Wilmington Manor Lions Club. They meet Monday nights. I picked up some J barbs today. Pretty interesting little creature. Not familiar with them. Not familiar with them. All the clubs we go to are all at least an hour away. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. My plan is since I will not be going to ACLC this year, is to do more with Diamond State and ACM. After a year, I'll probably join back to ACLC. Um, Mainly in case there's a speaker I want to see and to participate in BAP. I did a lot in their BAP program. So I really just don't want it all to go to waste. Um, but they really did hurt me. So I in a way I really don't want to go back, but in a way I do. So I don't know. I really have mixed emotions about that. Um, it's very hard to take back words and actions, and the stuff that I've heard that has happened, that things that have been said, and um, it was dirty. It was very dirty. So yeah, I in a way I'm not exactly sure that I do want to go back. Um, the whatchamacallit, this the clash. I'll I'll never be on that committee again. But I do still encourage everyone to support it, because the way I look at it is I've worked hard for 5 years to make that event what it is. I don't want to see that go to waste. So if everyone still supports it, I still want the event to be successful. But I don't know about ACLC. Um, Big Steve says find a club that will honor their points if their programs are similar. Many points can be maybe points can be reciprocal. I am not familiar with any clubs that do that, but Diamond State might be get does not currently have a BAP program. There might be one coming. Um, I'm working on a proposal for that, and then ACM's BAP program is very similar to ACLC's. A lot of it was copied from them, so maybe I'll participate in there. But there's some good breeders at that club. With Valerie, Chad, Nick, you, Big Steve, Aaron. I mean, that there's some that's a very active one. So I can at least um there's a good chance I'll probably participate in it at least. See, yeah, talk to Chad. Yeah. Whereas, so Cinnamon Diamond State is um, Route 13 across from the Wilmington Manor Firehouse at the Delaware University campus. On the campus is the Wilmington Manor Lions Club, and um, it's in there in Newcastle off of Route 13. Near like what is it? 13 and 95 and 495. Big Steve's going to be participating next year. Never participated. Yeah, you should. I mean, you breed fish like crazy. So you absolutely should. For sure. All right. Been going 45 minutes. So um, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Um, I wanted to make sure I got a stream in. Let's see here. Let's do that. There we go. You put me on your list for Black Ocelotus. They've been on my list for years. Nice, nice. Merry Christmas to you too, Jody. Merry Christmas, everybody. Um, when am I streaming next? Mike, thank you for that. I really appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. Very generous. The next time I will be streaming, maybe New Year's Eve? Yeah, I might be able to do a New Year's Eve stream. We'll see. I still don't have. I don't have my part-time schedule yet, so I'm not exactly sure what's going to be coming up soon. Thank you, Fish Tank Barn, for the $10 super chat, and thank you, Big Steve, for gifting 10 memberships. Very kind of you guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Really appreciate that. Very nice. All right. I think I am going to call it a wraps. And there was so yesterday at the DMV, which is probably 10 minutes from my house, if that. When you first walk in the door, they got the front desk there, and a trooper stands there and helps the receptionist when she gets busy, directing people where to go, and obviously provides security, of course. Um, Usually it's an overtime position for state troopers. I don't know if they have anyone assigned there, but generally speaking, whenever I see anybody there, and it's somebody working overtime. Yesterday at 2 p.m., um, a gentleman walked up to the trooper and shot him. As that was happening, as the guy was pulling the gun, the trooper pushed the employees that were right there out of the way. The gentleman took his gun, took the trooper's gun, allegedly, and shot him in the head. I know many local state troopers because I've been in emergency services for 25 years. I did not know this gentleman, but he was recently married and had a kid. So, you know, keep that family in your thoughts this holiday season, and an active shooter situation that close to home really hits home. So, um, just to keep that family in your thoughts, and anyone else that is struggling. So, I'm probably going to go and listen to the audio from that incident, and I watched the press releases and stuff like that, but stuff like that in the position that I work in at all three of my jobs is very important. I listen to these to listen to what worked, what didn't work, and use it to better improve myself. God forbid I have to handle a situation like that. Um, in emergency, hi Cheddar. Um, ugh, what are you doing? Um, in emergency services, I have responded to active shooter incidents. So, um, I'm going to go and try and find the audio and listen to it. So, but keep them in your thoughts. But, welcome in, Matt. Merry Christmas. It is very nice to see you. Very nice to see you. And shout out to Matt. He's been doing a lot of stuff to the Fish Fam giveaway tool, which is very sweet of him. He's a nice guy. All right, everyone. Merry Christmas. And see you when I see you. All right.